Women in Ghana have contributed immensely towards the development of our country. From the classroom to the boardroom, law court to the tennis court, health service to the security service, politically and economically. Now is the time to celebrate the impeccable contributions of our distinguished women of virtue. Ghana Women Awards, celebrating womanhood, a key element for national development.
This event is proudly brought to you by Indomine, Vitol, Simbins Furniture, China European International Business School, supported by ETV, Viasat 1, OKFM, and Peace FM. Welcome to Ghana Women's Awards, a program designed to unveil the outstanding females within the various sectors of our economy. I'm talking about women who have and are still contributing immensely to the development of Mother Ghana. Hi, my name is P.Y. Adobuatin and I'm your host for this year's event. Some distinguished women from the public and the private sector have been selected to participate in this year's award. I'm going to show you their profiles very soon on your screens, but before I do that, let's take a look at this year's various categories. Outstanding Women in the Security Services, Outstanding Female Activist of the Year, Sportswoman of the Year, Outstanding Women in the Health Service, Outstanding Female Legal Practitioner, Outstanding Female Architect, Female Banker, Female Entrepreneur of the Year, Outstanding Corporate Woman of the Year, Fashion and Beauty Female of the Year, and Female TV Magazine Show of the Year, Promising Female of the Year, Female Minister, Female Entertainer of the Year, and Legendary Woman of the Year. Now that was some interesting categories right there. Now, do you remember the last time we had these awards? Do you remember the lady who won the legendary award? It was Dr. Mary Grant. I am looking forward to whoever is going to pick up the legendary female of the year for this year's awards. Let's take a look at the nominees for the most promising female of the year. Yvonne Nelson, Isiyanka, Jeremie Van-Garshon, and Ajua Safo. On today's episode, we're going to highlight on one of our nominees from the most promising female of the year, Miss Jeremie Van-Garshon. Let's take a look at her profile.
Welcome to another really good edition of Your Y Lounge. It's a really good evening. Thank you for choosing me. Thank you for choosing to tune in to me. My name is Jeremie, and as you know, we have a really packed show. 3 hours of non-stop music, really good entertainment. And I'm not here alone as usual. I've got DJ Kesef in the building. She's going to help to make tonight extremely, extremely special.
I mean, it's a fact that if I'm to select one person to make happen for this Women's Award, which is upcoming, I mean, there's no two ways about it that it must be Jeremie. I'm a living example of what a woman has made me. Not a wife, just to clear the air on that one, but a woman has made me. She's an intelligent woman, she's hardworking, she's very creative.
You'd probably know me for Foresight TV because I'm on there every week. I also do YFM 107.9. I'm an on-air presenter. I present the Y Lounge show, which of course is the best show on YFM. I have to brag about it. You mostly see me interviewing artists and covering events and programs and so on and so forth, which I love doing. I'm also a marketing manageress for the Radio Advertising People, which is where we're at. I hope you love my office, where I do what you saw me doing earlier on. I record radio commercials, television commercials, voiceovers. I do IVRs, that's what you hear on the phone. The number you have dialed cannot be reached at this moment. Yeah, that's me. I'm also co-founder for 2131, which I'm sure some of you have heard about. It's a social network for people between the ages of 21 and 31. We basically inspire these people to achieve more as young people. And we have a record label under 2131 Records. I administrate for that as well, manage some artists. I'm also into events management, so I organize events. We've organized so many of those. What else do? I work with Vodafone. I work on certain projects for them as well. And
she loves pink, she loves shoes, she loves those cute dresses, anything that makes her cute. She loves hair. She's just too girly, like just too girly for Kes.
I started out at Billsby Nursery School a very long time ago. Don't ask my age. And then I moved on to Morning Star School, where I had my primary education. And then I moved on to Ibri Girls Secondary School inside the Eastern region. And after Ibri Girls, I moved out of Ghana. I went to France, where I continued my education. So I did my college and high school, continuation of my high school education in France. When I moved back to Ghana, I went to at that time it was the Africa Institute of Journalism and Communications. I decided to get into journalism because I was really interested in it.
Everything she does is really freestyle. Jeremie doesn't have to learn or take books and read to do what she's doing now. She's a natural.
So I actually started out as a receptionist at Vibe FM, not on radio. There was one day that the lady who usually did the news wasn't available, and it was 6 o'clock news, I remember, and then my boss just called me, threw me into the studio, grabbed the paper from me and said, read. So that's literally the very first time that I got on air. It was not planned or anything. I just got onto the radio and I had to read. So I read the news, 6 o'clock news, and it was impeccable. No mistakes. It sounded like I'd been doing it forever. And that's basically where I started it off. I trained over 300 people on broadcasting and on-air presentation, news reporting, marketing, advertising, etc. I also did win Best Radio Presenter 2012 at the RTP Awards. I won Employee of the Year for YFM. Last 2 years, which was in 2011. I'm the BBC News School Report journalist for Ghana.
I think it's right for me to say a very big thank you to the people or the person who has made it possible, and I must say that's Jeremie, and she is so promising. Her future is bright. And you out there can make it happen only if you make her win the most promising woman at the Ghana Women's Awards. Everything is for the men. And like they say, behind every successful man is a woman, not a wife, just a woman.
Keep doing what you're doing. And in 2131, we say lead, challenge, or forget it. So whatever you decide to do in life, it can be done. It only starts as a dream. So you lead, you challenge, or you just forget it.
That was Jeremie's profile that we just watched. And you can tell she's a woman of class. She works very hard around the clock. While some of you are sleeping and partying hard, you can call her Petri or whatever. But trust me, this lady works very hard, and we must applaud her for that. This event is proudly brought to you by Brain Consult in collaboration with Ministry of Gender, Children and Social Protection, looking out for women and children in this country. Our main sponsors are Indomine, Frytol, Apex Investments, Simbins Furniture, China European International Business School, and is supported by ETV, Vasa One, OKFM, and Peace FM. I'm your host, P.Y. Adubuatin. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. You've seen the different categories. We're looking forward once again to a prestigious event, Ghana Women's Awards. I'll see you on the next episode. Salute.